Share screen. There we go. Slide here. There we go. Think we're there. All right. Well, thanks for joining us today, everyone. Today's topic is 15 social media posting ideas. So that's the number one question I get when I start training new agents and about posting on social media is like, what do I post? Right? Content. What do you post? I have a whole long list of things you shouldn't post, but let's start with the things that you should post. So we'll leave that to a private conversation about that. So, but yeah, go ahead, Adam, jump into it, and you just tell me when you want to go to the next slide.
You got it, Tony. I appreciate that. Guys, creating new content for first-time home sellers. I know we always say home buyers, which we'll talk about later on, but guys, how about home sellers? So, everybody knows first-time buyer tips, which are still important, don't get me wrong, but never sellers for some reason, because they're actually facing an entirely different set of questions, and there are anxieties, as we all know, whether it's the pricing strategy or staging pitfalls or timeline headaches, etc. So, if you offer how-to guides, share your real-world success stories, help new sellers avoid those big dollar mistakes so they feel confident, handing you the keys to their listings. So just be different, guys. Everybody talks about buyers. We should be talking about first-time home sellers as well. There you go. Number two, repost shout outs or earned media. Oh my God, so many times we all get complimented and maybe we post it once or maybe we don't post it at all. But let me tell you something, not only should we post it, but we should bring it back as well. So if you have a client rave about you in a video testimonial or maybe snagged a glowing mention in the local paper, yes, we still do that. Don't keep all that to yourself. Repost it or reshare your shout outs and press features to let everybody know that not only you're active, but you're engaged and you're riding high on that feedback. And you want to show those potential clients you are trusted and media approved expert in that field, guys.
Also, I always tell people that whoever says stuff about you, good things, I always make sure you're tagging them in anything that you're posting, so it goes to their
Yes.
social media too. So don't forget that. So
Good call on the
I don't know if that
tagging.
was one of your
Yes.
slides. If it was, I'm sorry.
No, no, no. That was awesome. No, thank you. So, number three, post monthly and quarterly recaps. Guys, how cool is this? Share a quick highlight reel of your recent wins, like your home sold or stuff, or the families you helped, or any philanthropic endeavors that you've been able to do. Show your followers that your hard work is paying off, and theirs can too. So, dude, guys, you could do a recap or do a quarterly recap, whether it's your business. You can even do a monthly recap on the business in the area or this or that. There's so much you can do, but you should be the information source for these people.
Exactly.
All right, guys, I love this. Share your personal real estate milestone. You celebrating an anniversary? Did you sell your first 100 properties? Did you get this new designation? Did you help? I mean, guys, anything that you feel is a milestone in real estate, even your life, I would share that. Especially, I love years in real estate or just sold my 100th property or whatever. I mean, my God, people see that and they remember that.
Exactly. I would suggest not talk about money. Like, how much money I made. No. I would say, milestones, you keep the milestones of money in your head. So,
Yes, smart man, smart man. So speaking of milestones, what about sharing personal clients' life's milestones? Did your clients get married? Congratulate them. They have a child on the way. As long as you're okay to talk about it, congratulate them. Were they able to sell their home and purchase a new one? Congratulate them. Share those stories on social media. But of course, I always ask permission if it's something to do with my client's life. And trust me, people love seeing that. Some people say, yeah, maybe it's a bragging thing, who knows? But sometimes they really appreciate you being a cheerleader for them as well.
exactly.
All right, share your closing gifts. I love, not too many people do this, but I love looking at what other people, what I'm giving people for closing gifts. I love seeing if a realtor post something gives me some ideas. So did you just surprise your newly minted homeowners with custom garden set or get them a gift card to local coffee haunt they adore, whatever it is? It doesn't have to be hugely expensive, but show it off. Snapping that quick photo or a video of your thoughtful closing gift, it just highlights not just your creativity, but also the fact that you're going the extra mile to keep your clients smiling long after that ink is dried on their contract.
Exactly. And I don't know if this is a slide you have coming up, but a lot of agents take a picture, with their clients at the house with their key, handing them keys and maybe and
Fun.
also with the closing gift at the same time.
Oh,
So
that's brilliant. Yes, yes. Knock them both out, right?
yeah.
Number seven, organize regular giveaways. I'm a big giveaway guy. I really am. Instead of only having a one-time only event, have it monthly or bi-monthly or giveaway. You could do it every quarter, whatever you want to do. But it could be something as a gift card, branded shirts, tickets to something, but give it away. Get people engaging with you. But if you're going to give something away, I love doing local things to give away. So again, you might want to partner with some of your local areas too, but companies, I should say. It's a great way to get noticed on social media.
Exactly. Like you said, you got to ask around to different businesses and things because they might give you stuff just for free to get their business exposed, or
Yes.
half, if it's a gift card, maybe they'll, how those they during the holidays they have, buy this much, get this much free type.
Yes.
So you got to talk. Just don't assume that you got to go in and pay full price.
Great point. And you got to retweet, guys, real estate news. I mean, really, share local or national news event, especially has to do with real estate, how it affects local community. You can find it on Google News or even a newspaper, your local paper, TV news website, whatever it is. But you want to retweet it. Like I said before, you want to be the person that's in the know, and you want to be the person that all of your potential customers can see as a resource for your community, being the neighborhood expert.
Exactly.
Ask questions. Guys, if you want to know how your subscriber feel about a local development, ask them. This could lead to an interesting discussion or an additional opportunity to see as a go-to local expert. Ask questions about what you prefer to see or this or that. I mean, fun things also. Just engage your audience, but ask them and see who gets back to you, because the people who engage with you, you can keep that conversation going into a relationship. So asking open-ended questions is fantastic. Creating that dialogue, that's how you get more people engaged in your social media.
Oh yeah, I see it on social media all the time. It seems like it gets a lot of comments when you ask someone their opinion or a recommendation, they just jump in on it. Like
They'll give
example,
it.
hey, my spouse and I are going out to dinner this Saturday night, looking for some place different to go to. Anybody have any suggestions? And you'll get bombarded with people that everybody loves to give their suggestions. Or, hey,
Love
looking
that.
for a good contractor, need some work done to my house, or fix my car, or looking for a good store for this or that. People love to promote the people that they promote. So you'll get some traction out of those.
Yes. Number 10, share a virtual home showing slash open house video recap. Guys, this is a post COVID-19 world. Virtual open houses really are a necessity now, that rather than a luxury, though. Did you have a successful virtual open house recently? If you did one, then post it on social media. You could share a recap video of the event, include a recorded walkthrough of the property, etc. But the more you can get it out there, the more obviously the SEO will happen, the more awareness is going to happen, but more people are doing virtual showings, so start sharing.
Yep.
Number 11, share the charitable causes you support. We all support some philanthropic endeavors, I'm sure. So why are we not showing our charitable side to our subscribers? Bring additional attention to that actual cause that you support as well. Maybe do some sort of, a contest, or do some sort of an event with your local cause you support. So many social networks even allow you to create a donate now button. It actually lets you create charity drives automatically. It's a win-win situation. So I strongly suggest you look into that, guys. Pretty cool stuff you can do through social media in that.
Yep.
Number 12, share regular fun facts about your area. What makes your city unique? Are there unique monuments, museums, landmarks everyone needs to experience? Even if you live there, you still got to experience it. How examples of unique local cuisine you absolutely recommend, interesting plants, animals, anything you can see in your local area. Man, put it out there. Talk about it again. Share fun facts. But it's not just informational, business information or real estate information. You should be the person that knows all about your area, real estate or not. Fun facts. You want to be the local expert. That's how you can position yourself.
Exactly.
Number 13, you want to share regular spotlights on local businesses. So this is huge. And I know you talked about this a little before, Tony, as well. As a real estate agent striving to become, the go-to local expert in your area, very effective way to increase their perception is be that local expert. I always call it the neighborhood specialist, but the local expert is to reach out to local business owners, feature them in one of your posts. You can include a short blurb about their services, maybe an interview with the owner, their service hours, their address. If some local businesses offer service or products related to home improvement, that's even better. And think about it, guys. Some of these businesses, like Tony would say, maybe you get a discount to offer something, or maybe they'll give you could do a contest with, there's so many you could do with your local businesses. And again, you're going to get some business from it because if you're loving a local business and you become very close with them and they have a huge contingent of people that they talk to, you might get a few leads coming your way that way as well. So local businesses, guys.
Exactly. And then interview, like you just said, interview business owners. You get on their social media. So when you post it, it goes on their business social media, it goes on, maybe on their personal social media. So you get your foot in the door in their group, their sphere of people too. And I don't think
Yes.
there's really pretty much any local business is not going to say, oh, hey, I want to share a story about you on my social media to try to help your business too. I don't know too many people unless they're scared of doing interviews or scared of be on video, that
Really.
would say no, it doesn't cost them anything. It can only help them. So,
Oh, I love it. That's one of my favorites. It really is. Now we talked about home seller. Now, again, the home buyer tips. Now, I know we talk about it all the time, but have we done it? Do we do it? To whet the buyer's appetites, and ease some of their fears. You want to share some juicy tips on how the best deals are as a first-time home buyer. So you can even add a call to action that takes your prospects to a landing page where they can download a guide. So think about this, guys. Think about this. If you're into it a little more in terms of landing pages, which means when you go to a site, page comes up and it is your landing page. How cool would it be to have a resource page for not only your customers, but anybody coming there where they can download tips, guides, everything? Think about that. You could have a first time home buyer's guide. Century 21 has so many amazing tools and systems that you can upload in there and utilize and make it as a resource center, not just for first home buyers, but anybody to come. Very impressive if you guys do that.
yeah, and I mean, you could use your Century 21 Homestar website that you get for free, or it's very cheap to set up an easy website landing page on GoDaddy.com. It's like, $5, $10 a month
Couple of
at
bucks.
most. Yeah, not
Yeah.
even. And you could have a basic website, which is a landing page with links and customize it yourself. And it's not hard to do. And they have good customer service help you walk you through it too.
I love that idea about your C21 Homestar page. You can do so much with that and make that your resource page, put a page attached to it as well. Either way, love that. Utilize what you got, guys. Number 15, the last one, guys, is sharing design and reno tips. So think about it. When you're looking at design and renovation tips, homeowners are always on the lookout for new ways. I know, listen, my wife, I'm sure we'll be moving in a few years, but my point is, my wife consistently looks for design tips, renovation tips. She sees what looks pretty, she sees what she doesn't like. So again, if you put some tips and actually saying, why don't you increase your home's value or make it more cozier, give them a hand with that, guys. So share some renovation tips. share some seasonal home tips also, and even decorating. Now, where do you find them? Well, just about anywhere you can find those tips. And people engage, right, Tony? People, I'm
Definitely.
finding more people are looking at, I want to see what they did with the house, or I want to see how they, oh my God,
Or I
you're
see,
sharing this? Be great.
yeah, no, I've seen agents that have it's already pre-made, but or create themselves, put like four different kitchen ideas and just poll their say which one do you like the best. People again love to put their opinion in, and
Oh, polling for the,
just
I
polling
love.
your sphere or polling your social media followers is you always get response with that.
Oh, yes. Polling is key, guys. You'll get the most engagement. I know we've talked about it, and I may talk about it again in our next because that is just unbelievable. But we were talking about ideas, guys. When you go to Pinterest, now I'm not a huge Pinterest user, but my wife loves it. So I've learned so much. So I started going into Pinterest. Oh my God. Guys, whether it's home buyer tips, or what's the best social media post to put, or I need some ideas for reels, for they give you everything. Guys, don't reinvent the wheel. When you have time, take a look at Pinterest. It is such an awesome site, not just even for business, actually for every day. But think about it. When you get ideas for your everyday activities or anything, you could that to business use as well. Hey, I saw this, and did you? I mean, guys, Pinterest is, and many of you may be on it already, but if you're not, it is just a resource for so much information that you can utilize, you can cite it, you can do anything. It is an amazing site to look at. So I'm begging you, take a look at your earliest convenience at Pinterest, guys.
Yeah, no, I like Pinterest too. Well, it always seems to pop up when I Google some. So I always
Right?
end up in Pinterest somehow. All
Right. And
right.
guys, again, we're just trying to do chunkable, bite-sized pieces. So you'll do, if you do one or two of these, I promise you will get more eyes, not only on your social media, but your SEO as well. So that's what we're trying to do with these chunkable pieces. So I'm begging you to try one or two of those things, please.
And I know clients out there or future clients, when you're advertising to them or prospecting them, calling them, emailing them, mailing them things, they're watching, they're searching you. If there are people that love social media, they use it as a search engine too. I always look up agents on there when anytime I have, an agent, good, bad, whatever's going on, I always go on Facebook or social media, go find this agent so I could learn a little bit more about who they are before I talk to them. Or sometimes I use it to locate agents. I've had agents like, I can't find this other agent. They're not responding to me. And I go on their social media. I'm like, oh yeah, they're in vacation. They're on a cruise. So,
Right? You
I
can
use
see.
it for location of purposes on people. So don't think that people are not searching your social media just even though they didn't respond to you or connect with you on it, they're looking for you. So make sure your social media too, that's the next thing I forget, is open to the public. That's not private. So
No.
if you have set up a second page for the private stuff, but it should be open to the public so people could search what you're doing and what you have on there. And if you want to be private about certain things, have a separate account for your family and friends and things on that. So, but that's
Hit
it
the
for
nail on the
today.
head.
Well, thanks,
Great.
Adam, and we'll see you 2 weeks.
Yes, two
We'll
weeks. I
see
cannot
another.
wait, guys.
So thanks for joining us, everyone. Have a great day.
Good luck, everyone. Bye,
Bye
guys.
bye.
Bye.